There are a lot of AI website builders out there right now, and they all promise the same thing. Fast websites, easy setup, no code. But almost all of them fail at one thing: scroll animations. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build the scroll animation using Google Antigravity. Now we open Antigravity. I create a new project and call it Specialty Coffee. Before generating anything, I do the setup that makes everything smoother later. Custom rules. This is how you stop Antigravity from producing messy layouts or inconsistent styling. So I open Additional Options, Customizations, Create Workspace Customizations, and then add the These rules. Always use semantic HTML5 elements. Use an 8-pixel spacing system for padding, margins, and gaps. Respect prefers reduced motion for accessibility. Use CSS variables for all colors and theme tokens. Now, why does this matter? Because from this point on, your layout stays consistent without you policing it. Animations stay cleaner and less random. Switching between dark and light mode is easy, and the code becomes easier to maintain if you want to customize later. This is the difference between I generated a website and I can actually ship this. Once the rules are set, we build the foundation. Now I give Antigravity a structured prompt. I describe 4 things. 1. What the business is, a specialty coffee brand. 2. The aesthetic, premium, minimal, dark first, strong photography. 3. The structure, the sections I want. 4. The UX details, responsive layout, accessible animations, clean typography. Then I generate. Antigravity creates the base site with a hero section with a placeholder visual, a feature section for product benefits, a testimonials or social proof block, and a CTA at the end. At this stage, the site is functional, but it still looks like a template. That's normal. This is just the skeleton. Now we make the hero section scroll animated. That's where the premium feel comes from. The hero section is the most important part of the site. This decides whether someone stays or leaves, so the goal is to create a hero animation that reacts to scroll. To do that, we need 2 consistent images that represent the start and end state. I open Google Whisk. First image prompt: a premium specialty coffee bean bag floating in the air. Minimalist composition, dark brown background with subtle warm gradients. Soft studio lighting with gentle highlights and controlled reflections. Elegant golden undertones on the packaging. Clean and luxurious aesthetic. No motion, no particles, no props. The bag is centered, perfectly sharp, high-end product photography style. Shallow depth of field, ultra-high resolution, cinematic lighting, calm and refined mood. The goal here is a clean, calm starting state. Then the second image prompt: the same premium specialty coffee bean bag, same angle, same lighting, same dark brown background and golden tones. The bag remains centered and unchanged. Coffee beans floating smoothly around it in a circular motion. Soft steam rising gently. Subtle caramel notes and coffee flower elements drifting in the air. Motion feels elegant and fluid, not explosive. Rich textures, warm highlights, cinematic depth, high-end commercial product photography style, ultra-high resolution, luxurious and dynamic atmosphere. And I keep the same reference so the style doesn't drift. This part is important. If the angle changes or lighting changes, the animation will look fake. Consistency makes it feel like one real scene evolving. Once I have these 2 images, we animate between them. Now I open Google Flow. I upload image 1 and image 2. Then I write a transition prompt that describes what should happen between them. Something like smooth cinematic transition. The coffee bag stays centered and unchanged. Coffee beans slowly appear and float around it. Soft steam rises. Warm caramel and coffee notes drift in the air. Dark brown background, golden lighting, premium product look. Subtle motion, elegant and fluid, no chaos. Then I generate. Once it looks good, I download the video. Now here's the key limitation. Antigravity doesn't use video for scroll playback. It uses image sequences, so we convert this video into frames. I use a video to JPG tool to extract frames. It exports a folder of sequential images. Now we have exactly what Antigravity needs. Back in Antigravity, I upload the frames into an images folder. Then I prompt Antigravity to replace the hero section with a scroll-driven sequence. In the prompt, I specify: use the uploaded image frames as a sequence. Tie the frame index to scroll progress. Keep the hero copy minimal and readable. Maintain performance. Use lazy loading if needed. Respect reduced motion. If reduced motion is enabled, show a static keyframe. Then I generate. Antigravity builds the logic. It sets up the scroll trigger. It maps scroll progress to the correct frame. It rebuilds the hero layout around the animation. Now when I scroll, the hero animates smoothly, and this is the effect we wanted. Scroll is no longer just moving the page. Scroll becomes the timeline of the animation. If it feels too fast or too slow, that's normal. We adjust it, and that's the workflow. Research first, set rules, build the foundation, create consistent hero images, animate them, convert to frames, map frames to scroll in Antigravity. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.